Thank you for clicking on this video. You may have loved, you may have hated the Bad Bunny show. If you loved it, I think you'll be disappointed in my reaction. If you hated it, I think you'll be disappointed in my reaction. So I invite you to make this video just about hanging out and thus having a good time nonetheless. Let's roll it. If you were going to hate the Bad Bunny show, you probably hated it. If you were going to like the Bad Bunny show, you were going to like it no matter what. On Twitter, I'm seeing it compared to the Michael Jackson and Prince Super Bowl, their performances. I'm seeing a funny post about people not understanding it, even Spanish speakers, which, by the way, for my first time listening to Bad Bunny, that was my case. Again, I'm from Chile, Puerto Rico. Look at that. I'm already breaking one of my personal rules. I have a personal pet peeve of when I'm speaking English to then say Puerto Rico. And ever since I started talking about it, now I started doing it. But our Spanish is really different. So I needed subtitles to somewhat understand what he was saying. And even then I didn't understand because I don't know a lot of the slang that he uses. I didn't watch the halftime show. Mainly Bad Bunny comes from the reggaeton perreo world, which is music where girls, when they dance, I don't want my girls to see it quite yet. They will be exposed to all this stuff at some point in their life, and I know that. Hopefully, I love them well enough that they don't have to do it. But yeah, we skipped the halftime show just because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see girls shaking their butts pretty close up, maybe dancing up on guys. We'll see. This will be fun to see if I was wrong. A very politically charged halftime performance. So here I'm just going to see for myself. No agenda. From what I'm seeing on the Twitter world, both the woke and anti-woke are kind of being just as annoying, to be honest. So I have a feeling it's going to be not as good as some people make it out to be, and also not as bad as some people make it out to be. I am sure because of copyrights and things like that, I will be having to do some blurring and editing and adjusting, but we'll try to keep the sound quality to normal. So we have NFL and Mundo NFL. Both of them have the halftime show. All right, let's see what's up. Personally, I'm pretty excited to learn some more about Puerto Rico, to be honest. Again, every Latin American country, believe it or not, we're like super different. Chile, we're like more honestly European. And even though I'm from Chile, we're Incan. Like the 40% native in me is Incan. The other 40%, as you all know, is Spanish. All of us are Spanish, right? But yeah, we got more European stuff. So I'm pretty excited to learn more about Puerto Rico. I'd like to visit sometime. The intro's long enough. I hope I didn't bore you already. Let's come in and enjoy this, or you know what? Can I actually say, if you want to enjoy it, enjoy it. And if you want to hate it. But let's hang out, yeah?
The National Football League welcomes you to the Apple Music Super Bowl 60 halftime show.
Okay, need to turn it up for you guys.
Qué rico es el latino. Hoy se ve.
So already I don't know what he said. Cool. Sugar cane, awesome. El espectáculo de medio tiempo del Super Tazón.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Ey, muchas novias. Hoy tengo una, mañana otra.
I have the subtitles on because this is the equivalent of mumble rap, but in Spanish. I don't know what the frick he's saying, but... See, so I enjoy this because I grew up dancing with this. Ay.
Que se rían las que se olvidaron ya de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, la Patricia, la Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llama Batalía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana.
Colombians are known to be attractive. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna do something risky. I have a feeling those of you watching this with me don't know what he's talking about. So I'll give you a quick, this is spontaneously how I decided how this video is gonna go. All right, so he's talking about girls he knows. He's talking about something that most South Americans will agree on. Again, there's a lot of nationalism in South America. One thing we can all agree on, Colombian women are quite attractive. He talked about that a little bit. If I didn't have the subtitles on, I, a native Spanish speaker, don't know what the frick he's saying, but it sounds kind of cool. It makes me want to dance, right? Cool, the Puerto Rican boxing, cool. So he's lip syncing.
canción, muchacho, deja eso.
Antes tú me pichabas,
Beautiful.
ahora yo piqueo.
All right, see, so this is what I wanted to avoid with my girls, but yeah, word. It's fun.
Antes tú me pichabas,
Oh, thank goodness they're using booty shorts, but still.
antes tú no querías.
Penny would have 1,000% tried to imitate this, so I'm glad I didn't show it to her.
Tranqui, yo perreo sola,
See, so this is perreo.
yo perreo sola, perreo sola.
Ok, ey, ey, mi vida anda fugado y yo quiero que tú me la escondas. Agárralo como bonga, se metió una que la pone cachonda. Ey, brincarlo, ordinarlo hondo. Ey, si te lo mando no me
Even with the subtitles, I don't understand. I don't know what he's saying.
Si tu novio no te, pa' eso que no. Ey, ey, en el perreo no se quita. Y se pone bella, ey. Me llama si me necesita, ey. Pero por ahora está solita y yo perrea.
Party, party, party,
Bienvenido a la fiesta más grande del mundo entero. Ey, ey, yo la conocí a mi Africa. Ella sabe que aquí hay ticket. Quiere que yo se la aplique. Que paga se la trafique. Ey. voy a llevarte
So,
pa'
for the non-Spanish speakers, I'll take a quick pause. What are perhaps known to be the top 2 Super Bowl performances of all time. Number 1 being the Nip Slip. No, I'm just kidding. No, but Prince and then Michael Jackson. Is Bad Bunny as poetic as them? No. To those who are upset that Bad Bunny is the one performing in the Super Bowl, and then, you know, we've had like The Weeknd, and again, stuff that's like, for me, is fine. It's not his fault that he's this big. It's us as a society that we've grown to, appreciate more in music. It's that's changed. It's us that's changed as a people. So look, this is what the kids like, bro. If I were to take my wife Allie to Miami and this is playing though, I'm having a fun time. Like,
Trae a tu amiga si te gustó la idea. Dile que esta noche vamos a janguear. Ey, qué rico lo vamos a pasar. Aquí nadie se va a casar, pero tú te vas a querer quedar. Ey, aprovecha que
pero tú te vas a querer que se... What? Okay. The production's awesome. Love these transitions and everything. Very cool. Very cool. Yet again, I am grateful. This is a big reason I don't want to raise my children in Latin America, by the way. Much love to Latin America.
Estás escuchando música de Puerto Rico, de los barrios y los
But yeah, I prefer my...
Ella viene por ahí.
What was that?
Ella nunca
I'm not gonna rewind. There was... Yeah. Okay. Word. Do your thing, I guess.
Esta noche lo que haya. Perreo, baby. Sobreteo, baby. Chastrao, baby. Hasta abajo, baby. No te quites, baby. En la disco, baby. Ey, ey, ey. Perreo, baby. Sobreteo, baby. Chastrao, baby. Todos los latinos, baby. Ey, hasta abajo, baby.
This sounds nice.
Buenas tardes, California.
He said, hey, what's up? Good afternoon, California.
Y si hoy estoy aquí en el Super Bowl 60, es porque nunca dejé de creer en mí. Tú también deberías de creer en ti.
That's a nice message. He's saying the reason I'm here at Super Bowl 60, I never stopped believing in myself, which, by the way, I think you should believe more in your purpose, but whatever. But he says, believe in yourself. It's nice. It's a good message.
Por el poder que se me otorga, los declaro marido y mujer.
Dope.
Pueden besar a la novia.
Marriage. Look at that. Great. Who's this?
Lost in the words that we speak. I don't even want to do this anymore.
She's got a nice voice.
'Cause you already know what you mean to me. And our love's the only war we're fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll find.
Oh, that's Lady Gaga. Okay.
Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last
I love this rendition, especially with Yeah. This is cool.
I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through.
Love me a salsa, man.
I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Yeah, she's got a phenomenal voice, bro.
Mientras uno está vivo, uno debe amar lo más que pueda.
As long as one's alive, one should love as much as they could. Beautiful message. Yeah, great. Oh, nice. Look at that. It's like my wife and I dancing salsa. A Latino and a white girl. Perfect. Beautiful. Great. This dancing this sort of music and the celebrations of life, this is my favorite part of Latin culture, right? If the Super Bowl was in Miami, by the way, this would have made a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Dance without fear, love without fear. Great message. Nueva York. All right, I'm gonna do a quick pause here. All right, to those who hate it, right now, especially with the salsa, I'm having a great time. I freaking love salsa music. I don't listen to it, but it makes me happy. Love to go dance to it. Beautiful message right there. Again, to the anti-woke. Look, he's actually being pretty tame here. I am still glad that I didn't watch it with my kids because some of the more perreo dancing is, again, still a little bit too PG-13 right now. So, okay. Yeah, Puerto Rican Spanish. I mean, at the same time, I know a lot of Puerto Ricans. They don't have that hard of an accent like Bad Bunny does. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
Nice. By the way, so I used to live in Harlem, in the middle of Harlem with Spanish Harlem. Going to the Puerto Rican celebrations were pretty fun. I was a missionary though, so it got awkward, so we had to go through really fast.
No te confundo, no me revito. Un shot de cañita en casa de cañita.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Tengo el campeonato, nadie me lo quita. Puerto Rico.
I won the championship. No one will take that from me. Cute kid. I saw someone on X say that this is that kid that was detained by ICE. So is that the guy, the dad that ran away with? Anyway, whatever. Cute kid, man. I don't know if you've seen my kid, Leo, because he's half white. He got more white in him. It's really cute, but Latin kids are cute, man. Oh, beautiful sound of that. Is this mother freaking Ricky Martin? Okay, if Homeboy sings Livin' La Vida Loca right now, I can see why people are saying this is the greatest Super Bowl of all time. That better happen. You guys want to hear something funny? When I was 5 or 6 years old, my favorite artist was Ricky Martin. not even joking. Ask my parents. Forgot how much of a baritone voice he has. That's it? Okay, never mind. Now I'm triggered. Why didn't he sing Livin' La Vida Loca?
Puerto Rico está bien está bien cabrón. De Carolina sale reggaetón y los higües de Bayamón. Ey, ey. Quieren
Hey,
meterse en la
hey.
Hollywood y
This is his favorite
un besito pa' abuela.
filler.
En el balcón cogiéndote los hoyos en la Rubicon. Esto es peor.
Maybe it's the Latin American version of
Tierra de Maelo y Tego Calderón y de Varel que fue campeón. Primero que LeBron.
I was champ before LeBron.
Otro
Okay, I'm personally one of those LeBron haters. Frick. I kind of like Bad Bunny.
vagón, vamos pa' los bleachers a prender un blon. Antes que Pipo le dé un buffet. Puerto Rico está en ca. Está en cabrón. Puerto Rico está en ca. Ey, ey, ey. Pichea Maldivas, yo me quedo en Palomino. Ey, si no me voy PRD, un saludo a mis vecinos. Ey, aquí el calor es diferente, el sol está ahí, no. Ey, la capital del perreo, ahora todos quieren ser latinos, no. Pero le falta sazón, batería y reggaetón. Ey, ey, pido con mi corillo que somos un montón. Le falta sazón, batería y reggaetón. Ey, ey, pido con mi corillo que somos un montón. Welcome to the calentón. Por la mañana café, por la tarde ron. Ya estamos en la calle, sale tu balcón.
Look, the first flag is an American flag.
God bless America.
He's being respectful.
Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay.
Okay, shout out.
Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana,
Cool.
Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador,
So I'm from Chile, in case you didn't know.
Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States.
United States, Canadá.
Motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí. Ahora sí.
That is. Didn't his football say something? I feel like I saw a picture of it.
Seguimos aquí.
Together we are America. That's cool. I like that sentiment. And especially because I myself am a Chilean immigrant. So I hope you feel welcoming of me. I actually know that most of you do. If anything, too welcoming. Relax. I'm okay. Yes, I'm an immigrant, but I'm not a poor little thing. But I don't think he's talking about we are the United States, right? He has all the countries as that, like, hey, as a Western Hemisphere, let's unite, right? And that's great, especially because we're all neighbors. I like that. It is wild. I mean, think about it, just in the grand scheme of things, just how different all of the countries on the left hemisphere, some with very similar backgrounds, how different they are. It's kind of incredible how that happens as people,
Aquí. Ahora sí. De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos.
I just listened to this song with my nephew a few days ago. It's kind of nice. It's like a song of don't let things, don't take for granted what's happening right now.
Debí tirar más
I should have taken more pictures. I should have enjoyed this more, right?
The National
Yeah,
Football
cool.
League thanks you for
Hey, the NFL is trying to get more Latin American fans. That's dope. Now, at the same time, and me having become more somewhat of like a, especially classic rock, Americana country, becoming more of a fan of these genres of music, I do wish, I mean, it's been over 20 years since there's been country artists playing at the Super Bowl. Do I wish I was listening to freaking like a joint thing of like Hardy, but then Garth Brooks, and like bringing in a lot of this country stuff together. Morgan Wallen, I kind of, I really like him. Jelly Roll on there, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of Toby Keith tribute. Hank Williams Jr. come on in, a little homage to him in his old age. I don't know. Do I wish that? Yeah. Being Latino? Yeah. This was This was still okay. It's not my style of music. Or have some blues artists or something. I don't know. Again, so Andrew Schultz puts halftime show was objectively incredible. If you didn't like it, you're hating or don't understand fun. They turned a stadium into a house party, an impossible task executed effortlessly. Bravo. I would say the halftime show was objectively fine, but yes, I had fun. And I am glad I didn't have my, 7-year-old and 4-year-old watching it yet. And it wasn't as anti-American as people were making me think it was gonna be. It also wasn't as great as people were making it sound to be. It was just all right. And you know what, that's okay. Just like the game itself, it was whatever, it was a Super Bowl. Gave me an excuse to eat a crap load of wings and hung out with my family, whatever. Yeah, calm down, everyone, right? I mean, and like everyone. Was that performance someone who I would have seen and be like, dude, that's a Grammy winner? Also, no, in my opinion, right? Music taste, I guess, is really subjective. I think it's funny how I'm ending the show just as I started, right? A lot of people saying, well, I don't even speak Spanish. Oh, you don't need to speak Spanish to still not understand what the songs were about or what he was saying. So that's a thing. There were a few, and I'm sure you guys will go through it, and I hopefully not clip them. A few grinding moments there that I was like, oh. So there was still stuff on my conservative Christianity, that I'm like, okay. Again, I'm glad I didn't watch it on the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think everyone was really just gonna get whatever they were looking to get out of that. So with all the talk about it, do you know what I think? Our brains are ingesting way too much information and we need to stop. We have enough things to get in order in our own houses for us to be able to be persuaded to automatically love or hate something before even watching it. We weren't looking to feel anything spontaneously, and because of that, we were looking to have either a bias or something proved right. And again, all that means is that there are too many things we need to repent of that we're still not repenting of, and we're looking for an excuse to not do it. Sufficient to the day is the evil thereof. I myself have wasted quite a bit of my life at points being outraged when, hey, there were a few productive hours right there that should have just gone to my wife and children, should have gone to my scripture study, should have gone to meditation and prayer. It's wild that even in the pursuit of quote unquote good things, the devil can distract us from just doing good things. Anyway, I hope regardless of whether you liked or hated that performance, I hope you just liked hanging out with me for it, regardless of how you feel about it, because I still had a good time making this video, and I have such a good time making these because so many of you remind me that there is so much hope and good in the world. So let's spread that. So word. Bye everyone. Till the next one. Hope you come back. And if you want to come back, hit like, subscribe. Peace out.